I'm here with Diana, and she wanted a little bit of a makeover, so I'm giving her a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of eyebrows to go with it. So I'm pretty excited. She's going to share, what are you sharing? 3 tips?
Three tips about video content and how to sell yourself through the camera.
Because she's a comedian. Can you tell us a little bit about, like, you know, your comedian sort of role?
Life. So I performed at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival 8 years ago in a Vietnamese Australian theatre show about growing up with a Vietnamese mum, because Vietnamese mums are tough loving, amazing creatures, but they're scary as well. And so I did that for 5 years, and then 3 years ago I decided I need to stand up. I need to talk about being a woman in my 30s and how it is. So I started doing stand up and talking about naked stories when women are vulnerable.
I'm not going to be naked.
No. But when you strip it off and you have to reveal yourself. So I find video, when I first started doing video, I found it so daunting and naked because you seeing me for me, and you can judge me so quickly. But I realized if you know who you are, you trust who you are, then that will come through your video.
Alright, so Diana's going to share us 3 awesome tips on how to do your content more compelling.
Okay, so first one, and people usually stuff this up, is they don't look into the lens of the camera. They always look kind of offside. So when I'm watching your video, and I'm seeing your eyesight is like kind of that way, you're going, what is happening? So what are you doing when you speak to the camera? You're just speaking to the soul of the camera, so it gets into you. So that's my tip 1. Get your lens direction correct. Very important. Number 2 is have energy behind everything you say. So lift your eyebrows. I watched this Oprah thing 10-15 years ago, and a woman was like, how to take a really good photo. The idea is to lift the energy in you. So like bounce off your own energy, because no one wants to watch like that people want lift and posture.
So how do you lift your energy?
So eyebrows. First thing I do is, hey, how you going? And then you hear your voice kind of lift, and your smile lifts. So everything's up. So that's number 2. So 1 was eyesight, 2 is energy lifting.
For energy on that note, for energy lifting, I actually pump up like really good Latino music and stuff like that.
Oh, that's it.
Really
Stimulus.
gets me hyped. And I find myself dancing. So when I'm in the video, then the energy is like popping. And then it filters through. Because you're already naturally doing it. You're not needing like a stimulus to do it for you. From that, you're just going for it. Number 3 is story. So everyone talks about being authentic and, you know, what's my story? I guess a simple tip that I tell people is and I'm a comedian, so how I tell stories is I find 3 funny stories in my life that have happened. Stories that if you told a girlfriend, they would crack up laughing. And then you you flesh out those stories and you go, what's the point of it? Is it a funny story or is it a heart story? Because those are the 2 things that people like to hear about, heart and laughter. Because universally we connect together because of our hearts. We have a commonality. So we all have different chapters and stories, the way it happens, but in the end, the metaphor, the value of the story is the same. So find that story that has heart, laughter, or fear. It's all those 3 things about humans. I always say, like, a really good movie, I remember saying this to my friends, is like, to determine when a good movie is good, is that it makes you feel all these emotions, like fun. You feel sad, happy, fearful, angry, hurt, all those feelings, when they can strike it in you, is a great movie.
That's it. Because you never want to go to a movie going, I felt nothing. Like, you don't want to watch a video and go,
funny,
it's funny.
Not really funny.
Like when you watch a video, you want to get value out of it. What is your emotional intelligence connected to this? Not just a visual thing, but what's the emotional intelligence I'm getting from you?
I think it's the same thing with, like, you know, when you see a really hot guy and they're so hot, but it's just like, but it does nothing to you when they open their mouth.
What's behind that hot guy?
So it has to have that emotional, when they open their mouth and they say something charming, or when they open their mouth and they say, like, I like stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Or even that's funny. Like something boring. I don't know. What do you say boring? Yeah.
For me, like what I'm attracted to a guy is when a guy is so open and can make a fool of himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't take himself seriously. So that's a hot guy for me.
Yeah.
A hot guy can bend over and just laugh my head off. And snort. I'm a snorter, so you've got me when I snort. Yeah, that's the free me. So hot guy, but make me laugh, and you got me, baby.
Yeah. So make her laugh. So I love jokes, and I'm still working on this. It comes so naturally to me sometimes, and sometimes a joke is so funny to me, and I laugh, and people enjoy watching me laugh because they found it funny, even if the joke wasn't funny. I think being okay with yourself is really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, that's why they say laughter is contagious. It doesn't have to be what
that's
the joke is.
That's probably why we draw each other together. What was our first joke? I think I asked her. I remember I always catch people off guard, and I asked the most straightforward random question. What did I ask you? Do you remember?
Oh, it was you like white guys, don't you?
I can tell you like white guys. You've got that vibe.
I was oozing it out. But it was the first line. I was like, and I remember my head going, yeah, she's peculiar. I think I want to hang out with her.
It was really random, wasn't it?
It was random, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks, Diana, for sharing us that 3 tips. That'd be awesome. So Diana's going to be catching up. We're going to do some more videos. Comment below what you think, and if you agree, we'd love to hear from you. See ya.
See ya.
So we finished. We watched the video again, and she realized that she was looking at the wrong lens because when using my phone, it's not her phone.
Yeah, I did.
So that
didn't
was
do research. So the lens is here. See my finger there.
We should look at the lens of the camera, not the screen.
Not the screen.
And I find a lot of people, including myself, sometimes I look at the screen because I'm looking at myself, seeing how I perform. But then again, we really need to look at the lens.
And it's and that's a 101 for me. I just learned something. Snap. Whoa. Is it working?
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet of God, no rhythm. No, it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool.
No, you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste that chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. The heart of mine, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet of God. So we've been pretty much karaokeing because she's recording for her LinkedIn. Diana is recording for her LinkedIn, so it's pretty exciting. She has this unique thing where she karaoke. So because we both love karaoke, so it's like we're meant to only do one song. We end up doing 2 songs, and then we end up just non-stop singing. So that's Asians for you.